All-American EFX.
My name's Laura Bailey. For a living, right now I'm personal training part-time, and I am teaching psychology and sociology at the community college. Especially working with clients and doing personal training, you find that a lot of people have weight issues because of the psychological issues that they haven't addressed, so they definitely do go hand in hand. I know a lot of time, even training clients, a lot of clients have said, "You sound like a therapist," and I'm thinking, well, I am. So, I mean, definitely, while you're training them, you have that one-on-one time to work with them and talk to them and, get to know what's really going on and try to help them out physically as well as mentally. I am a figure competitor. I compete in multiple organizations, and I've been competing in figure shows since 2004, off and on since 2004. I was always athletic. I ran track in college, cross country, and after I graduated, I started teaching and coaching and gained weight, and wasn't as fit anymore. So when I got a membership, it came with training sessions, and I remember thinking, I don't need a trainer. I've done this before, and I saw the physiques that were produced by Jolene Carter, and I was like, wow, I want to look like that. And 16 weeks later, I looked like that. And I'm featured in this month's issue of Flex magazine in their transformation story section. My first show was in November of 2004. So I prepped for 16 weeks for that. I didn't pick a show, my trainer picked a show. And yeah, I was on stage and I won my show. I did win my show. Most of the training was heavy weights, low reps, a lot of plyometrics, which was actually fun because it played upon my track background. Maybe about 50 minutes of cardio, 6 days a week, 5 days a week weight training. I believe I was 148 and 21% body fat when I first started, and I finished at 124 or 126 at 6% body fat. I think for me, I'm a competitor at heart, so I want to compete until I no longer have fun doing it in as many organizations as I can. But I think for me, the one thing is to let other women know, women of all ethnicities know that fitness can be fun. It's a way of life. It doesn't have to be boring. You see so many competitors who are have horrible diets. You get out of it what you put into it, and the only way that you get the most out of it is through educating yourself, whether it's through learning from others or being self-taught. So I would eventually like to continue writing for magazines, which I'm doing right now. It'd be great to do it full-time, do some fitness modeling, and continue competing. My blogs that's kind of like my outlet. It's almost like a way to share my thoughts with the world. It's got everything from diet, nutrition, mental health articles, spirituality articles, just well-being, life empowerment, everything from A to Z. But it's more like, because I know a lot of blogs just kind of say, oh, I'm feeling like this today. But mine is, I guess my key and the thing that I want to do the most is help educate people about whatever it is, just to help people learn, because knowledge is so important. You can do so much with it. Women, know who you are before you get into this industry. Have a goal set for yourself and know what you want to do, because it's so easy to get sidetracked with everything going on, with all the hoopla, with everything coming at you. It's so easy to get lost up, get caught up, so to speak, in everything. So I think that's one of the things that'll help keep you grounded and help you constantly keep a focus. Using substances was never an option. I mean, I don't know if I want to liken it to the way I was raised. It was just everything I had done athletically so far and been successful doing, I was drug-free. So it was almost like, why break something if it's not, or why fix something if it's not broken? So, through hard work, through training, through education, I was able to build the physique that I liked. So, at that point, what's the point? What's the point? If you can do it naturally and it works, what's the point? Well, most people think I'm using already because I stay pretty lean. But people have asked, what do you use and things like that. And it used to offend me. If you take this, you can get bigger faster, but it wasn't even an option. And I think so. Long-term, the long-term effects of that stuff, you just don't know what you're doing to your body. I used to get very offended when I first started. And then my trainer talked to me about it, and she was like, well, think of it as a compliment. You look like people that are using substances, but you're not. So after that, I tried to take it in stride and, let people know, no, I'm not using anything. So I take it as a compliment now. I actually met Charla online on MySpace. And they had an event in Bakersfield, so I went out there to meet Charla back in 2008. And I met Charla, I met Brian, I met Jonathan. And then I would see them at various shows and everything. I ended up doing Flex's show in Minneapolis last year and won that show. And then I had written the company about 3 or 4 weeks later. I wrote the company about sponsorships, telling them I was using their products. Let me back up. Back in February 2008, when I was training for the Arnolds, I actually was losing muscle. And at the recommendation of someone from the supplement shop, they told me to use the liquid aminos. And so I got on that. It was amazing stuff. And I got on their Crealkaline. And ever since then, I was using their products and I liked the results. So when I wrote to the company, I told them I had used their products and undergone this great transformation in my physique. And about 6 weeks later, I got a call from them. When I first wrote them, the letter, they said, we're not bringing on any new athletes, but when we are looking at new athletes, we'll keep you in mind. And about 6 weeks later, I got a call from them. I think I had my first drug test about 4 months ago. Random drug test. Just shows up at the house and you just got to, within 24, 48 hours, you got to go take your test. My diet, honestly, I eat pretty clean year round. So I might have, I don't call them cheat days, I call them bliss days. I might have more than usual bliss days during the off season. But typically, I'm eating 6 to 7 clean meals a day. On the weekend, I might splurge a little bit. As far as my training is concerned, the resistance training stays the same. I might cut cardio out minimally, but I might take it out 2 days a week. Other than that, everything's pretty much the same. In the morning when I get up, I take the V&M, the vitamins and the multivitamin. I take that when I wake up, and then when I'm going on my way to the gym, at the same time, I'm taking the liquid aminos. Typically what I like to do, and it's just a preference, I'll mix my aminos with water, with my gallon of water, and just chug it throughout the day. So I'm drinking that at the gym, when I get home, all throughout the day. When I get home, after my workout, I'll take some of the Cell Rush for the post-workout. I take the Crealkaline Pro. I was extremely satisfied with that product. Helped me build a substantial amount of muscle. I don't take it as consistently now, again, because I just don't need the mass that I was working toward before. I mean, I definitely think that the Crealkaline is, any woman can take it. The problem is the pill itself is not going to make you gain the mass. People forget it's the type of lifting you do and the type of nutrition that you have. So if you couple that with the proper workout, you're not going to bulk up. I would encourage all women, to try it if they're actually trying to get more energy during the workout. But it's definitely something all women can use. Because I was a skeptic at first. I was not an advocate for creatine at all. A lot of companies, they package their products in these beautiful, eye-catching packages. People buy them. It's a lot of fluff, and there's a lot of times there's no substance to the product. You're using it because of the name on it. But with our products, because of all the research and development that goes into them, you actually know you're getting a quality product. And it's evidenced by the physiques within the athletes that are using it, as well as the information that's being posted on the website for people to see, because consumers need to know what they're putting in their bodies.
EFX. We don't play games. We just help you win them.